Hey, somebody's here. Oh, 2 minutes. I was way quicker. Yeah, my palette's all right. Yeah, I was way quicker getting in here. Oh, headphones. Bag of butts. Oh, bag of me, back. Whoa. Right, okay, come on, table. Sit yourself down. You've earned it, buddy. Come sit yourself down, bud. Right, I think I should do edge highlighting immediately today. I shouldn't not. I feel like I've got a little bit off reservation in that I haven't been doing edge highlighting. So I think I should start with edge highlighting in an effort to improve, as I said many times already, edge highlighting. And we're going to do some freehand as well. Freehand and edge highlighting every day. That was the goal originally. Let's just whack something on for me to listen to. Something semi-interesting so it doesn't take all my attention. I will... Come on, table, just choose... The Hunt for Red October. Bingo! There we go, sorted. Right, let's get some colours out. So I want to go with Scorpion Green Contrast mixed in with my highlight green, which is Moot Green. And also I'm pretty sure I've left my Warlord Green, which I'm going to need. Oh, I also realised that on the model we were painting, remember I said yesterday that I hit some glue there? Well, what's missing? The shoulder pad. And I was packing up some Seraphim to post out as a table trade, and by pure fluke I saw this in the box. By pure accident I found that. So that could have been a bit awkward. But thankfully we found it. So the question is, do I glue it on now? I guess I kind of should. This is the first gluing we're doing in the live stream. I always worry about gluing because I tend to fluff it up pretty regular. Let's just see how we get on. So I figure it's right in the recess there, so we glob it on both surfaces. So let's put it on in here. There we go. Like that. And then what I'm going to do also is just real quick, I'm going to put it on the inside of the plate. And then I've got to try and get this on without completely annihilating the painted surfaces. Let's see how I get on here. So I've got to kind of slide it in and up. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Oh. I need my knife. I don't have my knife available. I need something pokey. I need something more pokey than a finger. Ooh. Scissor. On you go, come on. That's it, that's good enough. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, it's a bit low. Oh, I wish I had my scalpel. Oh, come on, table. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. Because the leg is walking forward. I'll take that. Right, now let's just squirt a little in the recesses. There we go. You never know. I'll take it. That's fine. Right, let's plop that sideways on so it can just sit and settle. Yeah, I'm not sure I like gluing on live stream. I think it's too high risk. I think I need my full attention. Right, let's do some painting. So we got our greens. I wanted to edge highlight, but I'm not going to edge highlight the green. So let's mix up a white. So to highlight these helmets, I want to orange the eyes first as well. So let's get where's that really bright orange? Yeah, this one, Magadroth Flame. Let's get those into the eyes. Ever so slightly on that eye, is it ever so slightly gone out? But I don't think you notice the overlap there. It's so slight. I've doubled it up now. I'm going to paint over that overlap when I do the edge highlights. Hey, Avocado! Hey, bud! You're the first one on. How you doing, buddy? It feels weird that we only met yesterday. What's going on? And how was work? What's work? Ah, so many questions. Answer them, don't answer them, it's entirely up to you. Alright, let's mix up this white for highlights. So I think I'm going to go Troll's Teeth. My white scar's a mess. That's not quite white, but if I mix that with Korax, maybe. I need to go brighter, though, somehow. What I need is a contrast that's lighter than Griffin Charger Grey. I don't have one. English teacher, are you an English teacher, or are you someone who's travelling teaching English in a country that doesn't necessarily speak English as their first language? Just curious. ESL, English School Legislator. What's ESL? Ah, cool. So are you one of those, are you a TEFL certified one? You paid for the rather expensive course and did it that way? Or are you winging it with, because people do hire non-TEFL trained. So tell me if this is too many questions. I'm just curious. You know, I spend all my time with me. So it's nice to ask people about what they do, because it's a nice little different insight into what they're up to. You know what I mean? Pay TEFL, yeah. Cool. That makes you much more desirable to schools. So if you can afford it, it's worth doing for sure. Without a doubt. Right, let's see if I can even notice these highlights. Oh, you definitely see those edge highlights. Brilliant. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, just a little bit of edge highlighting really brings that out. Delicious. Now I've got to try and edge highlight the other faces before the paint dries up. Uh, which one? Oh no, sorry, that's a transfer. Yeah, that shouldn't be on there. That's from I bought these second hand. Look how easy that transfer came off. That transfer was not. No, it's not hand painted. It's from the original owner. Put transfers on, but I don't like transfers. It would have been a really good job if that was free-handed. But apparently you can buy stamps. Well, not even apparently. Francois, who's pretty up to speed, knows about these stamps called Goblin something. Goblin stamp plates. My paint's already going too thick for edge highlighting. Back up. Come on. Yeah, stamping plates. Yeah, apparently. I haven't looked them up yet, but Francois is pretty up on these things, so I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be credible. So, but I've never tried them. But I need to look them up. I wrote it down. I believe him so much, I wrote it down. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think I'd rather stamp my logos on than use transfers because I've never really used them. But these second-hand transfers, they came off with very little force, very little force. So I got to thinking, why go through all the hassle of trying to get a transfer on properly if they do come off so easily? You know? Ooh, well. Okay, there's a series. So the big event. the big event is the Horus Heresy, right? That's like the big event, and then the Warhammer 40k universe takes place 10,000 years after, right? But the Horus Heresy is like a pivotal point in the history, right? But it's like 50, 60 books long. My paint has totally dried out. I'm not going to get finishing up these edge highlights on this helmet. But it's 50 or 60 books long. So I would recommend not reading the whole series, but if you began at the series of Siege of Terror, it won't give you the ins and outs, because like, you know, it's decades and decades and decades of lore. But it is a fantastic story, and then what will happen is it won't accidentally get ruined for you, because it's an ancient story. It's like 50 years old or something ridiculous. But that it's a really good series of books. About 9 books. A lot of it might not make sense, but it gives you the beginning. Well, it doesn't even give you a beginning, but it's a really good read. And then maybe if you like the Siege of Terror series, to go back and flesh out the story. I don't know if starting the Horus Heresy at the very beginning is the right way to go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have a recommendation, really. What do you like so far about the hobby, or is it just very much, very, very new to it all? Very new to everything. Well, yeah, the Siege of Terror, it's the big historical event. It's like the main one. But, oh, Christ, I don't even know where to start. The trouble is there's so much. There's so much, so, yeah. I think if I read Siege of Terror and I hadn't been exposed to the hobby, I'd be pretty blown away. It would definitely want me to make... yeah, Siege of Terror. It's the big story. It's the big story, but there'll be some gaps. You won't necessarily understand everything, but you're not going to understand everything when you first jump in. So it's going to be. But I mean, if you like epic sci-fi, it's a great read. But it will mention characters by name that have been followed throughout the series. So it's a toughie. It's a real toughie. Speaking of epic sci-fi, have you read Hyperion? Have you read that? The Shrike. Have you heard of that? The Hyperion omnibus. Oh yeah, that's really good as well. Truly terrifying. Yeah, it's yeah, Hyperion's really good, and Siege of Terror's a really good set of reading. It will introduce you to some main characters, and not it will divulge some big bits of the lore, but the big, like I say, the big bits of the lore will get easily ruined for you if you start digging up stuff. So maybe it'd be nice to go and look at that with unspoiled eyes, and then oh, it's really exciting. If you did read it, I'd love to hear what you think from someone who's never been exposed to it before. Bear in mind, it's 10,000 years before the game takes place, if that makes sense. Well, that depends, okay? So, these guys, I got 10 of these guys and this guy for free. But that's only because I did a bit of legwork in that I bought a batch and then I sold off the rest of the stuff, made my money back plus 10 to 12 euros, so they became free. However, if you buy them from the Games Workshop website, which you should never do, they are horrendously expensive, right? Horribly expensive. There are ways to get around the costs. What? So there's reselling, which I did, but what country are you in for starters? Because that will influence how much you pay as well. To put it mildly, Japan. Oh, okay. You might be in a bit of bad shape with Japan. UK's best place, followed by EU. America, Australia are bad. Japan might be bad. Do you say you've been working in Japan? Have you been working there long? Do you know of any second-hand websites or apps that people list things to resell? Is there even, because I mean in Finland there's a massive second-hand reselling attitude here. Like people resell and reuse stuff all the time. Does Japan have anything like that? Is there a culture behind that, or do they tend to buy new? Right, let's get on these flames. So I need some yellows. I think those could be my yellows for the flame. That's fine. Flash kits and phalanx, my go-tos. And I'll mix in a little bit of the good old... You know what? I'm going to mix in Eden. Yeah. Unfortunately, with not popular, equal that equates to expensive, doesn't it? Or at least it does in my book. What about flea markets? Do you have things like that there, where people set up for a weekend and sell some stuff, or anything like that? English equivalent, car boots. Anything like car boot sales? Yeah, you maybe, but it can be difficult. I don't know much about getting stuff in Japan. Are you English out of interest, or American, or another nationality, Australian, teaching in Japan out of interest? Okay. Well, the paint sets, you could just get an introductory paint set. You'll get a few token paints, a couple of Space Marines, a couple of Nids, and some snips. You won't get glues. You won't get a glue, but they should snap fit together. But you won't get a spray can either. Yeah, so the initial startup cost, you're probably looking at about €70, $70. the kids you teach English to, do they speak with an American accent? Because I had a story of a guy who was teaching English, and he was Scottish, and so there's a load of Spanish kids walking around with Scottish accents. So I should bring the flesh up of this guy, get the blues figured out. Let's think about it. So arithmetic blue. And I'm going to need these guys. These two. I'll take these. And then I need Cinnabite green, which is up there. I need to move my moot back up there so I remember the colour scheme for my orcs and my war boss green. There we go. I need just a bigger brush for this. This doesn't need a precision brush for this step. Where? Ah, easy. Yeah, you can repaint things easy enough. Yeah. The biggest mistake, really, there's the two crisis points. When you're assembling plastic models, right? You use a glue like this, right? A plastic glue. There we go, Revel. Contact professional. The trouble is, it melts the surfaces to create a bond like a single piece, and it's both useful and a curse, because if you get some on your finger and you press it on a bit of detail on the model and leave it neglected, you melt the detail off. So it can go really wrong. But as long as you're careful, you're all right. And then the other crisis moment for me is when I base coat something, and then so if you're spraying it with your spray paint and you go on too thick, because the spray paint melts the surface of the model a bit. If you go on too thick, you'll lose the detail, and then you've ruined, the assembly time, the cost of the model, and then you've got this really thick paint that can sometimes, if you're not careful, go into recesses. But as far as a little painting mistake on these, very easy to fix. Very, very easy to fix. This wasn't glued too strong, just came off in my fingers. Don't know what glue that was, but it's definitely not a strong one. Second-hand models, you don't know who's assembled them and how they're glued. What next? Let's do some masking. I'm just going to go grab my drink. Hang on 1 second. It'll not just gotta go 4 meters to the fridge and back. I won't be long. Wah. Yep. Scissors I got. I'll need my blade. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to go get my blade, and preferably tweezers are there already. That's fine. Knife. There we go. Yep. Horror stories, yeah. Yeah, so for me the biggest problem is getting the color schemes right, okay? And when I rush a model, I've painted some real monsters. Um, but my most recent one was spray painting a Marine captain, and but I mean that mistake was back in 2018. But I was painting a Marine captain, and I spray painted it on the face too thick, and it just annihilated all the detail on the face. Yeah, that was rough. But I don't really get massive mistakes. Sometimes, oh yeah, I destroyed a model, not with spray paint, but this time it was with glue. I glued sections, so it was Chaos Lord, and he wasn't holding an axe, he was holding a spear, but he had a sword. Sorry, he wasn't holding a sword, he was holding a spear, but he had a sword on his hip, and I glued the front panel on without putting the sword in first, and the sword was meant to go in first, so I had to take it apart and put it back in. But in doing that, I got a load of plastic glue all over the hilt of the sword, and it just erased the details. Yeah, that happened. That sucked a lot. So they're the two most recent ones. Destroyed Chaos Lord, but I bought a second one, so I've got a new Lord that I want to paint at some point. But yeah, totally destroyed the model. An Orc War Boss I painted really badly and gave it away. That's it really. There's nothing to apologise for as well, by the way. Nothing wrong with being curious. That's kind of the whole point of doing it on painting on stream, because I get to talk about the hobby and I don't get out much. So it's kind of what I want. Yeah, Off-World Trading Company multiplayer has been down for a while. From what I hear, it's limited back up, but yeah, it's down for a bit. We're trying to bring the gamies back, but it's a logistics issue. But we're trying to bring the gamies back. Not just back painting Warhammer. Like, I've been invited to apply for the Creator Bootcamp, where they select people very soon, in the next week or so, and then they go to a 12-week bootcamp in January. But again, I was only invited to apply. And I'm pretty sure it's based on channel interaction, and I don't think I'm going to get picked, to be honest. But I still applied. Why not? You never know. Thanks. Yeah, luck's got nothing to do with it. It's completely out of my control. It's they say they're looking for channels with potential, and if people aren't interacting with the channel, then I'm screwed. But we'll see. It's out of my control, you know. So I'm being very zen about it. I'm being very zen about it. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, I'm also okay with that. The plan is to bring back gamies, and to expand out the channel and have a year of really enjoying myself, which I do anyway, but really trying to flesh it out in some way. I want to bring in maybe drawing. I had an idea for a quiz. That's not going to happen because it needs friends. and then the gaming stuff coming back. But again, it's it's trying to juggle it all. But I appreciate the luck. But I mean, the trouble is I'm too old. So the best of luck is nice, but it's just words. It doesn't carry anything. But I appreciate the sentiment. The sentiment I like, but you get old enough and words kind of lose their value a little bit. If you want to slap a like on, however, that's a gesture, and I hold a lot of stock in those. So if you want to do that, that's really appreciated. Yeah, I'm old, so I'm old enough. I'm old enough. But I appreciate you popping on, definitely. Like, even joining the stream is helping. Joining the stream, leaving a little comment. And I'm loving the live streaming. We just celebrated our 2nd month birthday on the streaming. I finally got it working. Ironically, it's just because I had to buy a new phone. My old one broke. And you can just say, live stream, YouTube live stream now, please, on your phone. And it just goes. So I've been really enjoying painting. I've been painting like a couple of hours every day, almost. Depending on family life, real life getting in the way. But I way more enjoy painting on a live stream. It's really fun. And I've made this whole little painting area in this cupboard. And, it's just, I love it. And also I get to talk to humans rather than just being blasted by AI, AI nonsense, So I'm a bit time poor, so I've combined hobbies, painting Warhammer, doing the YouTube stuff, and getting some socializing, because I've turned into a little bit of a hermit, where I don't want to go outside. So I'm really trying to push against that and do stuff like this. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Just focusing on a task. Because whilst I'm painting and talking, I'm also watching a movie, and I'm not thinking of anything negative. I'm not thinking of anything else but enjoying my stuff, enjoying what I'm doing. It's so much better. It's like a little holiday. It's so lovely. I love streaming. And I didn't think I'd like it this much. I didn't know to like it this much. But when I started doing it consistently, it's just really nice. I really, really like it. And it's definitely helped with the painting as well. I've really engaged with the hobby more. And I've actually talked to humans. It's so good. Actual conversations with humans. Yeah, so... But if I'm honest, hand on heart, I don't think I'm going to get selected for the creator camp. If I'm 100% honest, it feels like I won't get picked. But for now, anything's possible. I haven't got the answer back yet, so yeah, it's just a nice little possibility. Like when you buy a lottery ticket, you don't expect to win, but before the draw, you can fantasize about the possibility, But yeah, talking. Who would have thought talking to other humans, other creatures of the same species, would be enjoyable? Like, we're social creatures, so I don't know why the world is driving us to not interact at all, to just be angry with each other or not get to interact with each other at all. The world definitely has got worse, and yeah. I used to think it was like just nonsense conspiracy theory stuff, but no, it's true. Things are worse. So I'm just trying to push against that in my own little way, create this little bubble, this little bubble of YouTube. Yeah, I just need to talk to people, but I'm a little bit struggling because I'm semi-tarded, I think I'm semi-tarded. Like, I think I'm a little bit retard, but not full-tard. So sem-tard was the phrase we came up with. I struggle to talk to people. So, talking to people and not putting my foot in it and saying something weird is a bit difficult. So it's all practice, Yeah, yeah, and the thing is, the older I get, like, I get that I'm different culture, different country, but also, like, talking to other adults, I feel like I'm talking to aliens. I feel like there's no common ground. It's really weird. It's like not almost not even real conversation. I mean, I guess you could call it small talk, but it's really weird. It's like I'm not in. It doesn't feel real sometimes. It's really dull, for lack of a better word. Really just boring. Ah, no, Spanish culture. I love Spanish culture. I spent a lot of years in Spain. Spanish culture is great. Spanish people. I like to compare Spanish chickens. I like to compare Spanish people to chickens. Now, hear me out. This is my Spanish chicken theory, right? When I was in Spain, everyone loved to chat, and I loved that too. So I'd get talking to one person, we'd be having a conversation, and someone else we knew, or even remotely knew, would pass, and they'd just join the conversation. And it's the same with chickens. Like, one person finds something, one chicken finds something, and every other chicken's interested in it. And it was the same with conversation. There'd be two of you talking, and then before you know it, there's six of you. And then it's like, oh, it's siesta. So you want to go get something to eat and have a little drinky, maybe? Loved it. Absolutely love Spanish culture. Love Spanish culture. It's just, I love it. It's just so nice. And I've been all over. Yeah, Spanish people, they just know how to talk and to interact properly as human beings. They know how to do it. I love it, and I like the family emphasis. I understand it could be a bit stifling at times. I think their school system's a bit harsh. There's a lot of emphasis on testing, and I think there's quite a lot of pressure to place on kids. But I love Spain. I love Spain. Absolutely love it. Been all around the coast. I even travelled to Spain. I bought a boat ticket, and I had enough money. I had like 40 cents and a half-eaten packet of Polos, and I had to walk from Santander to Pamplona, just north of Pamplona. And I got as far as almost to Bilbao before someone felt sorry for me and picked me up. The thing with Spain is, it's like anywhere. If you go to different parts of Spain, you get a different experience. Like, you go to Granada, you're going to get tapas. You go to somewhere like Torremolinos, you're going to get like more touristy stuff. But then if you go north, you've got Basque Country, San Sebastian, all of that. And then you've got the border with Portugal. That's a whole different creature. But then you could go over to Valencia way, and you got Barcelona as well. But then you can go down. I know Gibraltar isn't Spain. Should be sort of technically. I think it should sort of be Spain again. But then, if you want, you can go over to Africa as well. And Spain has the only European border with Africa, land border that is. So it's just great. And then there's Santiago. It's amazing. And then there's the Camino de Santiago, and you've got Saragossa as well, which is amazing. Where you've got Alicante. Benidorm is a real hole, but that's what mass tourism does to you. I love it. I love the place. Yeah, I love the place. Yeah, I got tricked though. So a Spanish guy tricked me. He was like, I was like, okay, so I'm exploring around Spain. What if I get into trouble and I need to say some Spanish? How do I say I need water? So, we both know it's necesita agua, right? But he told me it was, what was it? Necesita teta. Which I think is titty, or whatever Spanish for titty is. So my first interaction was, I need titties. It was so bad. I actually said it to some random Spanish person. So, yeah, he totally tricked me. So rather than asking this poor guy for water, I asked him, I didn't say I need water, I said I need titties. Only thing I said to him. And then I gestured to an empty water bottle and we figured it out. But he got me so bad. Oh, man. This stuff is awful and amazing at the same time. Megaforce. But it says Megaforce, but it's actually pronounced Megaforce. It's so awful. Yes, I got caught. Yeah, he tricked me. But nice guy. He meant well. He was just he just screwed me over. But it is funny, you know. If it didn't happen to me, I'd find it funny. But yeah, true story. That true story. And then, I had a can of Leadbelcher, so I was like, I might just do some Iron Warriors. I really like old Perters. I think Perters is one of my favourite Primarchs. And Perters in the Siege of Terra series was a real treat to read about. So, you know, I had these from the Age of Darkness box set. I got a Saturnine box set, and I was like, you know what? I use the Leadbelcher. I've got other Terminators as well, other Space Marines. I'm currently doing some Salamanders, because the second hand, I bought them second hand, and the guy was painting them Salamanders, so I'm redoing those. So now I've got some Salamanders. Then I've got my own faction, really. Just I want to paint them light, so I got loads like this. Just for funs. Why not? You know. But I love Spain. I absolutely love Spain. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think my favourite place in the whole world at the moment, and has been for a while, is the Canary Islands. I'd love it if I could live there. If I had money, I'd live there. Well, maybe not with the kids now, but the Canaries. Oh, but then I forgot Malaga. You got Malaga, Fingarola, all the south coast, Cadiz. Or Cadiz. You can get a little ferry from Cadiz over to, what was the place called? There's tiny little towns, and a little ferry goes out to them. It's a great little boat ride. I forget. Blood Angels. Yeah, I love the Canaries. Blood Angels. So I'm working on my Dante. Here he is. He was in the thumbnail as well. We had to figure out how to do the gold, but with some help from you guys, I was able to figure it out, and I still didn't realise that I painted this. It looks so delicious to me. Did I sell it? I think I should work for the tourism board of Spain. I'd just be like, I'd sell it as a human experience, you know? Hey, you wanna be around humans? I love Spain. I absolutely love Spain. But people make the place. People make the place. So that's it. It's lovely. I love Spain. Absolutely love it. But yeah, can't emphasize it enough. People make the place. Yeah, I love it. It's I can't say it enough. It applies the world over. People make the place. Yeah. Well, I also met my wife there as well, so I owe Spain a lot. If it wasn't for Spain, I never would have met my wife, wouldn't have my children. So yeah, I owe Spain a lot. Unfortunately, you can't get dual citizenship there. I can't be English and Spanish. I'd have to leave my British citizenship aside to become a full citizen. So that was unfortunately off the table. Otherwise, I might still be there, frankly. I'm from England, a city called Plymouth, which is southwest England. Wonderful part of the world. You go across the River Tamar into Cornwall. It's a beautiful place. Truly, truly beautiful place. Unfortunately, the UK is having some tough times and has been for a few decades now. Part of the reason why I left was that I saw it coming, unfortunately. I know it's not bragging. I just thought, you know, if this way the economy's going, we're in real trouble. I got priced out of the place, really. So, and considering how things are there now, it's a real sad time for UK history at the moment. Well, since early 1990s, real sad time for British history. I hope we come back. I hope we get it back. I hope we can move back in the right direction, but sad times, guys. But yeah, but on the, I mean, I'm not going to doom and gloom it too much. I think the world in general needs some niceness. I think we need some good stuff. I think we need some niceness in the world. I think we're forgetting it a little bit. I think not having enough is making us a little bit more, a little bit less empathetic. Maybe we need a little bit more. Yeah, we need something, and I'm trying in a small way. But I mean, like, take a look at your YouTube feed, right? Take a look at pull up YouTube. How many videos are crisis this, we're doomed that? Just because people have figured out that if you're upset, you're more likely to engage with the content, and that, I guess that's just human nature. But is it not exhausting? Like, crisis this, we're doomed that, things are worse now, blah blah blah, no money here. It's like, what? This isn't even entertaining for me. This is just depressing. And then you click on a video, right? And then you get 2 ads you're forced to sit through, and you're like, I only want to watch the main bit. I'll click to the middle of the vid, and then it makes you watch another couple of adverts. You haven't even watched the video yet. It's yeah, rage bait is what it is. It's too much. I can't digest it. I can't digest it to the point of where I think I'm mental. It's like, yeah, negative stuff. You engage more with negative stuff, so it pushes negative stuff more. And I know nice things happen, and I know people do nice stuff, and there is content out there that is just genuinely lovely content, but it's just buried. It's automated buried. So yeah, but you got to stay positive, because you go down the negative path. What's the end destination? You won't feel nothing. You won't be able to do anything. You'll just be like this cold rock. You have to still be a person. Does this sound a little ranty? I don't mean to sound ranty. Sometimes I think I'm going bonkers, but it's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's just, yeah, so that's another reason for doing this, because I get to make my entertainment. And like, I'm sitting here, I'm watching Hunt for Red October, we're chatting, we're talking about the hobby, I'm doing some painting. It's really nice. I'm sitting in a wardrobe, and it's really, really nice. So, got to try and make it your own way. But the creator camp would be nice, but and I don't mean to be pessimistic. It's just what my gut tells me. But we've discovered so much stuff about painting through the stream, just being able to discuss it and have a dialogue as well. And we've also helped other people with the hobby as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, I can't do the giveaways, which would be the perfect world, but as we discovered early on into the streaming, it actually costs quite a bit of money to be nice to people, which freaking sucks. Sucks ass really bad that you can't just give people stuff. It's got to cost money to be nice. Like, I just want to give away stuff. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll be on over Christmas. I'm definitely about this week. And I might do like a longer day stream before the holidays, just to say thanks to everyone and give everyone an opportunity to pop on. But yeah, thanks for the chat. Did you hear how animated I sounded? Such a lovely conversation. My voice sounds like that when I'm super invested in what we're talking about. But did you hear how my voice came alive when we started talking about Spain? Oh, it's lovely. So lovely. But yeah, thanks again. I'll hopefully see you again. If not to worry. Take care of yourself. Merry Christmas. Yeah, really appreciate you coming on. Hasta luego. Or, yeah, hasta luego. Yeah, catch you later. See, hasta luego only works typically in southern Spain. They tend to say ciao in different parts of Spain. You know what? Maybe I will just do the stripes for these guys. There's only 3 left, and then I've got 20 done, stripes wise, not fully painted. But I still think maybe. Oh no, not 20, not 3, 2. I need. Oh no, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do the. I'm going to do the stripes. I'm enjoying the stripes. I'm going to do the stripes. Where? Hey, Veno. How you doing, man? Yeah, really good, actually. Yeah, so pretty standard day. Drop the kids off at school, work out, live stream, then pass out for a half an hour, and then go get kids. That's it. Doing housework, dinner, cook dinner. Pretty standard day. And you? How's your day going, man? Oh, are you at work now? Do you like your job, Veno? Out of interest. That's a long ass day. Oh, your cold storage. Is it you, Venom? Veno, the cold storage warehouse guy? Do I remember that right? Oh, which airport? Wait, let me answer. So you are the same person that went to Warhammer World, so Nottingham. Nearest major airport to Nottingham would be, oh, I don't know. East Midlands Airport. Oh. Okay, they are all striped. Let me just show you the handiwork. There they are, just hanging out. They look alright in batch. Yeah, if you look at any one in particular, it looks a little ropey, but I think they look good. I think they're going to look really good on a tabletop, to be honest. And I've got the Crusader armour from the Saturnine box Marines, but I want to do them heavy weapons. So I need to get a heavy weapons kit, but... Okay, what next? I think I can work a little bit more on the flesh of this guy. The shell's done, but let's do some flesh. I need Behemoth blue with a little bit of arithmetic blue contrast mixed in. That's what I need. It's a little watery. I need some more ink. Oh, it was a doodle. Just a little cat creature holding up a star. I do. It's not the original doodle, but I've got it somewhere still. Yeah, I just a drawing that I did that I really liked. That's all. Yeah, it's been 12 years now since I drew that. But that one's just a digital recreation of it. But the original was just an idea. No, nothing special behind it. I should put the original back up, to be honest. Yeah, it's been a bit of a quiet one today, this stream. There was a flurry of activity midway, but yeah, it's been a quiet one. Okay, well, we'll do the highlights for this one. Ah, Tyranid. I love my Tyranid colour scheme. Right, it just needs edge highlights on that one and then mouth, and that's it. Okay, so we are finished. Let's check the stats. Oh, people did leave me likes. Ah, fantastic. 4 people watching, 11 likes. I appreciate that. Those of you that wanted to put a like on, I really like that. We got loads done. All the hazard stripes, the Nid, some salamander stuff, a lot of edge highlighting, which is good. I think starting the stream with edge highlighting is the way to go. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. I'll be on again tomorrow. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Yeah, thanks, guys. Really appreciate you. All right, love you. Bye.